Okay, so you guys said that you wanted a house tour, and I swear every single time I try to start this, it goes wrong. So we're gonna start in the kitchen, mainly because I get everything clean and everything ready, and then all of a sudden, the family just lives in it. That kind of happens sometimes. But this time I decided to get up, take the boys straight to school, clean a little bit, and then just do it quickly. Now the morning sun is very, very harsh, but when I close my big, huge curtains, there's no light at all. So this is a work in progress right here. This is my dresser that I bought off of a website. I am in the process of sanding it down, but I wanted to use it, so I just brought it in. It used to be a natural wood color, and I'm going to do it cream, and I've already stained it the nice dark mahogany type looking color because I want it to match my cabinets over there. This is a chalkboard that I made, and I accidentally used some duct tape to adhere or something, and it did that. So I need to paint over it. But this is also, this is a frame that I just got from like a Goodwill type store. Painted it all black and just put it up there. And usually I have something written on there or something fun, and I should have something about no pinching right now because it is St. Patrick's Day. Mostly in my home I like to use, well right now anyway, the decor of creams and browns and use metal pieces. I really like that. I love glass. This apothecary jar, the top broke, and so I'm in the process of making something else that used to be glass, but I just grabbed a finial and then a topper and glued it together. Little green apple. Okay, so in here, I basically have all the stuff that I do for parties. So I did a black and white party for someone. I did a carnival type theme for someone. There's some, let's see what else. I had my husband make these. This was for Kaysen's birthday, dinosaur things. Branson had a pirate party, so he has those. Lots of fun things in here. All the different colored straws are in the back there. What else do we have? We have lots of fabric. Mr. and Mrs. sign that I painted on some burlap, and that goes on, I use clothespins to attach that to a really large piece of jute. And then I have just like lots of formed ribbons and all that kind of stuff. Oh, here's the jute that I use. And yeah, just more stuff in there for the photo booth or the pirate party. Love, 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 love throwing parties. And then the bottom just has the boys' art stuff. Then over here, it's St. Patrick's Day, so I just went to Walmart and got some of the green petals that they have in there, not the floral section, but in the wedding section, just put them in there. These are some apothecary jars that I made, so I just got those at the dollar store, those at the dollar store, and then those top two things from Hobby Lobby, and just kind of made them. And here's my fridge full of fun memories from St. George when we went on a girls trip. The boys do Dave Ramsey Jr. This I thought was sweet. Kevin's, my husband's grandfather, passed away, and Branson says, "Dear great, great, great grandpa, how is it in heaven? Are you having fun? I love you." I thought that was very sweet. Anyway, so there's my fridge. I made that clock. It doesn't work. That's not the time. But one day I'll figure out what's going on with it and I'll make it work. It was actually one of those decorative round tables they used to sell at Walmart, and I just took all the hardware off, painted it, faux finished it, which I've also done the walls, if you can see in the back. I'm not finished, but I'm getting there. Did the cracks with a screwdriver, kind of just dug in there and did that. Love, love, love changing things for the holidays. So I've got the pot of gold up there and then a green bow on top of the bird cage. Like I said, I'm still finishing up the faux finishing, but that is what it is so far. We custom did our home, so this right here, this switch, it actually goes for all the things up top. And I did that because during the Christmas season, up along the edges here, I do the Christmas, like ivy, not ivy, what's it called? just the Christmas garland with white twinkle lights and then crystallized fruit bunches or woodland bunches, and then I can just flip that switch on and then it lights every single one up. So really glad that we did that. Down here, I got these from Osmond Designs and just threw some fabric in them. Again, the faux finishing. I took the cabinets off from up here, and my husband, and then, you know, I changed those out seasonally. Just last month for Valentine's Day, it was filled with conversation hearts and like bright pink gumballs. My husband put in the beadboard behind, and then we're just gonna make a piece that goes right across there, and it's gonna kind of be swirly and doing something fun. But there's our cute little family, yay. Up here, this chalkboard usually has something written on it, but I've got the big green bow on it, and there's a little green ball in that little bird cage. So everything's green right now for St. Patrick's Day. Love, love, love switching things out. Some things get switched out, some things don't. Here is our lovely view of the mountains and the lake right there. These curtains, they're actually tacked up there right now because I wanted to see if I like them or not. Let me turn this light on. Made sure there was a light right there. Oh no, I think it's too bright. Basically, those are tacked up there to see if I liked them or not, and they're the same color as my big, huge, ginormous curtains that are in the living room. Over here, just some more decoration, more stuff. This is my utility cabinet. I made this so that I could fit all of those big things, so I have more room in my pantry. And I made sure to measure out certain things so that my cookbooks, instead of being on top of the microwave where I can't actually reach them, I made sure that they were in here. This is our countertop. This is Brazilian gold that we chose. Yay. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh, right in here, if you're ever building, I highly recommend these. I love, love, love my pull-out drawers. So just pots and pans can go here without taking up a lot of cabinet room. And then I wanted a cookie sheet divider and holder. And then right here, we just have our garbage, and recycling is in the back. So love, 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 love this island, and we're still looking for perfect bar stools to go on there. We don't have them yet. This is funny, don't laugh at me, don't judge. This was the first thing that we ever purchased when we were married. I saw it outside of an Albertsons, and I said that could be a rocking dining table for a couple just starting out. So it was 88 bucks, and I said score, and we have used it ever since. And I just have a centerpiece which hides where you would normally put the, what's it called? The umbrella, because it's lawn furniture. Isn't that lovely? And then there's and more of that. And then these I made, don't look too closely, you'll see all the errors in them. But I really love thick, dark curtains. I think there's something romantic about putting the house to sleep at night, and so I like doing that. So I close these at nighttime, and it blocks out everything. And there's the boys' little trampoline out there. Okay, so I've shown you all that. Then I was thinking, so it's not a super short video, there's the bathroom in there, you don't need to see that. This is the mudroom. So this goes out to our garage. When you come in, sometimes I'll put coupons on there. This is all the stuff that we take to church, so it's very easy for the boys to grab their Bible doodles and flashcards. And then I grab what I need, and Kevin grabs what he needs to teach primary and stuff. So that's worked out so far. Kevin and I are in the process of making this. We asked them to do this section right here. It wasn't going to be here. So it was completely blank when we first moved in. Would I like it to be larger? Sure, but we only have 2 kids, so it works. So Kaysen's shoes, Branson's shoes, then hats and gloves. And then their homework cubbies are right on the side, and anything that they want to do in the car, there's a little tray, and they just pull it out and take it into the car with them. Kevin put this beadboard in. I am actually, oh, I forgot to show you something. I'm actually wanting to do the same burn and stain as the front of our island. So they put in these corbels, these right here, and they put in some awful ugly wooden ones that didn't look pretty, and I found these ones at Lowe's and just had them stain and burn them the same. So I love those. But this is burned like, I don't know, it's gorgeous. I wish the lighting weren't so harsh, like I said. Let's see if I can get it a little bit better. Not really. But it just has, you know, almost like a faux finish on it. And I'm wanting to do that same thing to the door right here. Either that or take that clock off and do a huge, long, dark wooden door that has some window type piece in the middle of it. But I'm also wanting to take that same burn and do that in here. I got these hooks at Hobby Lobby, and my husband just put this in, put the bar on, measured it out, put those out. And these ones are not used as often, like once a week. They're church shoes. And then these are like cleats and shin guards and baseball shoes and all that kind of stuff, basketball shoes. So there's that. There's a little baseball glove. And if you can hear, my washing machine is going. So in here is a beautiful blue. I absolutely love it in here. It's more of a gray blue. And I'm looking for a white rug to put in here because I'd like to have this be a different flooring. I just don't think it matches with the blue very well. I had them add this piece in too because it wasn't in there, and I really wanted a place to fold and do all that fun stuff and to hang up clothes that need to be air dried. These are actually supposed to go all the way up to the very, very bottom of the cabinets. My husband's in the process of making me my risers, and so it'll lift those up all the way, and then I can put 3 of the baskets below, and then I can put, you know, laundry soap and all that kind of stuff right in there. All cleaning products are right underneath there. All rags are in there. I guess I can open it up. It's not very pretty, but there's rags and stuff, and then all the cleaning stuff and the iron, la-di-da. I am in the process. I actually took this plate and took it to Home Depot and said, please match it. And I think, I mean, it's perfect. It's an absolutely amazing match. I'm in the process of making something. I have this piece right here. It was just some board that was left over. I think I went dumpster diving for it actually, and I just covered it with some fabric that I really liked. It has some of the light blues in it that match the wall, and it has some of this dark brown in it that matches the cabinetry. I have painted a piece, I don't know, about that big. I've painted it cream, and I've put trim on it that's the dark brown. And then right in the middle of it is just gonna be that vinyl. This is laundry room, so that's almost finished. And then all of my Norwex stuff. The boys, like Kason has what he uses to clean, and Branson has what he uses to clean. We have our dusting stuff. This is what I use. These are extra body cloths and stuff. The mop and dusting system, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, these aren't very exciting either. I don't think I have much in them. I have my sewing stuff, scent things to make the house smell good, extra fabric from the big huge curtains that we have in our living room. In here, we're a huge oils family, so we use diffusers and oils and all that kind of stuff. Vinegar for cleaning and for putting through the wash cycles to disinfect everything. Soap, and of course our medicine's way up higher. We don't use it that much. Yeah, it's not fun. Anyway, so that is basically the kitchen and the mudroom. Ooh, there are those ginormous windows with that huge sunlight coming in. But anyway, oh, I forgot to show you the pantry. Here's my pantry. One cool thing about the pantry is that when you walk in, the light just turns on for you. So this is my pantry. Some utility things that couldn't fit I have down below. Rice, protein, potatoes and stuff are down below. I'm gonna get some baskets for those things down there. The bags, got this from IKEA to hold all the bags. I love that thing. Down here, just extras. These are basically extras that don't fit in these things right here. We stopped eating cereal a while ago, unless it's something that's clean for the family, and so I still have remnants of a couple things, but we found clean, they're kind of like Frosted Mini Wheats, but it's like Mom's Best something, I can't remember, I'll have to tell you. There's some granola in there, remnants of corn checks that we don't eat anymore. These are things that I put in the boys' lunches. These are the Honest drinks, and so they're only good things, which is nice. I'll either give them water or that. We love Emergency and our Airborne. These were given to me for my birthday. Oh my goodness, these are my absolute favorite truffles in the whole world. So they're just the mixed bag of all those. And then, just like normal people, spices, fruits. I love these. Since we're going clean, if you look at the back, ingredients, olives, water, and sea salt. So the more things that you can find like that, the more awesome you will be. These with beans, if you look at the back, a lot of them contain sugar, but these are just the black beans, water, and salt. So that's good. It's a cream of mushroom that I have left over, and I feel bad. I'm kind of waiting for a food drive so I can just give it away. But I make my own cream of mushroom soup now so that it's clean. These are jars that are left over. I made little pies in them. So this one was a pumpkin and this one was a cherry. Basically, you make your dough, you press it in there, you make your pie filling, and just fill them up with the different things, and then you can give them away to people. It's really kind of fun. Up here is usually in the noodles. I'm finding that my family doesn't like the type of wheat noodles that I've been buying, so we need to find a different one, but these are usually filled with pasta. Love fruit leathers from Costco. Some baking goods, things for our salads. Those are extras up there, like cups, plates, all that kind of stuff. This one contains candy, like a ton of candy. My boys do the Switch Witch, and so they leave out their candy for Halloween or for any type of thing, and she comes and gives them a toy if they give her their candy, and I just don't know what to do with it. I probably should just toss it, but it's full up there. But that is my pantry. I'm very excited about this. I've got my garden out in the back, and someone, my friend Olya, just gave me some organic seeds, and I am so excited to plant them. Our landscaping isn't quite done, and my windows are filthy, so no judging. But kind of see, I've got some garden boxes out there, and then back in that corner, before we get a fence, that's our neighbor's yard, but that big square or rectangular pile of dirt is basically where my garden's gonna be. So kind of excited. That will be fabulous. And then when Kevin builds us a deck, that's where it will be. And it'll extend that way, but for right now, that's it. So later, I will be taking you guys on, there's my new makeup chair, I love it, a tour of the rest of the house, show you different things, but for now, there is the kitchen, and yeah, hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions about anything that you see, let me know. I really don't know what to say about it other than that. The things that I do highly recommend though is having the outlets put up top for you, or having an electrician come in if you already have an existing house and doing that for you. I wish I would have done more of the sensor lights, like in the laundry room or anything like that. What else? The island, all the stuff in the island, I'm really, really happy with. I always make sure, and I even had them measure. I had them measure the tops too, because I knew what all I was putting up there. And so I said, the short ones need to be at least this height, and the long ones need to be about this height. But I always make sure that I have a drawer that's thick enough for just all of these. These drive me crazy, and so I love just having them in one place. So anyway, and I insisted that they do this kind of raised up thing, and I absolutely love it for decoration and whatnot. So anywho, that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I hope you guys like that. I hope that's what you were hoping for. I don't know what everybody was hoping for, but anyway, I will talk to you guys later and hope you liked it. Bye.